How you been?
Been doing good, man. Been doing good. All right. So here is one.
Cool.
So I end up carrying
Standard.
standard, but it's a rough start. No matter what hero I am, I lose lane to sniper. It's just like auto lose. Like if I'm up against sniper, I'm going to lose the lane.
Oh.
And so I just need, I don't know. I need to figure out how to fucking stay in lane versus sniper.
Okay. I mean, TA is probably one of the hardest counters to sniper in lane.
Yeah. So
the problem people make with TA, right, is they try to get aggressive before they need to, right? So what I mean by that is sniper's damage is so low that all you need to do is try deny and out CS him, and you can like push waves very quickly. And by doing that, you can jungle and get the net worth advantage and the like XP advantage. And once you get 6, that's when you start looking for kills. Unless you get like a DD or Hesturian or something like that, I wouldn't even try kill the sniper at all until I get 6, because then you can try use traps. Otherwise,
yeah, I mean,
then...
I think like the issue is like I get caught in this shrapnel shit like on my hill, you know what I mean? And I don't know whether to like march through it and click the sniper or back off and let the wave push and just try to deny the range creep.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens there.
And yeah, it just seems like whenever I try to man up on him, like I just get absolutely dumpstered by headshot.
Okay, first things first, you need to most likely secure this ruin every time. Or at least...
Wait, where's your Twitch? I'm looking for your link.
I'll send it to you again.
I thought I subscribed.
It's
or
okay.
Followed.
Okay, I sent it again.
Oh, there you are. All right, sick. All right, I can see it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so first things first, on basically every mid-hero, you need to try to secure this ruin. It's not far away from you, and most of the time you can get it and start blocking from here, so it's not that much. If someone does contest you and you don't want to lose all the life, you can back off, but it must be a habit to like just like stand here and guard it, kind of thing, in case anything happens. Next thing, courier, you need to always move this courier here. Always, 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 it needs to be a habit. Same thing if you're playing Radiant, the courier needs to be here. It's just extra length that it needs to run for no reason.
Okay.
Okay, let's go player perspective.
Let's get moving.
Also, something that I noticed that I do that nobody else does, just in general, is that I spam my select hero button.
The select hero button.
Yeah, like my select hero button.
My
select hero button is spacebar. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah. So
like whenever you double click it, like it centers it on the hero, and I feel like nobody else does that. I feel like that's probably a bad thing that I do.
Do you just spam the button?
You'll see it. Like, I mean, you'll see whenever the camera snaps to my hero, you know, like you'll see it. You'll get an idea whenever you watch.
I mean, it's following your hero though.
It's following my hero right here because I'm blocking.
Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this is. But.
Okay. So first things first. You should have seen this creep immediately here.
Yeah.
That should be an immediate stop block. Like when I start getting here, I'm always looking at the minimap while I'm blocking. It needs to be second nature. Because immediately here, you stop blocking, you get the creeper over here. But what you do is you keep blocking, then this happens. Very bad.
Yeah.
Zai missed the CS as well.
Yeah, fuck up this lane.
This makes no sense to me. Why? Okay. If this guy shrapnel's here, I mean, first of all, you started pushing the wave, which I wouldn't recommend. So he's already put you in an awkward situation now. Because after this wave dies. What was that? Is the sniper here?
I can't see your cursor.
Can
There
you
it
see
is.
it? Can you see
Yeah,
my
now I
cursor?
can see it. Yeah.
Okay, so is the sniper in this region here?
No, so I shouldn't hit the creep.
So what's the point of that? What's your idea behind pushing the lane now? Level 1.
The idea behind pushing the lane is that I usually don't push the lane against sniper and I lose. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to shove the lane over and over and see what happens.
Okay,
See how the
so
lane goes.
that's fine, but when you shove the lane, you need to know why. So just like if you're taking notes, like write this down. But basically, there's a few things that you want to do when you shove the wave, and you must always be able to do one of them. So the first and most common one is to get a rune, a power rune, the 2-minute rune or the 4-minute rune. So that's the first reason why you would want to shove waves. Second reason is you want to pressure the tower, right? Like you want to push the creep wave in order to pressure the tower. But realistically, that doesn't really happen unless the enemy mid is not in the lane or you've killed them or they've rotated or something similar, right? Third is to jungle. So you'd push this wave and you immediately hit this camp, or vice versa. If you're radiant, you push the wave, you immediately go and farm the camp. Like immediately, right?
Yeah. But I can't do that because there's no creeps.
I don't know who this is. Okay, yeah, so what's the first one I said rune, second one was pressure tower, third one is to farm, and fourth one is kind of just to essentially reset equilibrium in a way. If the creep wave is here, right, and you push it, you can essentially try re-get equilibrium here by running all the way back and start blocking. Obviously, you'll be blocking from like here, and you'll try reset the equilibrium. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And the last reason is to basically gang.
Okay.
So that's essentially so for the most part, just to dumb it down even more, in mid, if you want to push the mid lane, generally it's for a rune or it's to farm jungle. The other ones are more niche, so those are generally the two things. So right now, if you're pushing the lane, is there rune? No. Can you farm anything? Level 1, no. I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't farm until I'm level 3, 4, right? So basically your conditions haven't been met in order to push the lane out. So this is terrible, because what happens is you push the lane out, you let the sniper farm here, he's just going to shrapnel, because what happens, these creeps are no health, he shrapnels, and now it's at an awkward HP where you can't just let it go, so you need to contest it, so you have to tank the shrapnel. And basically you putting yourself on this situation where you're no health is all from auto attacking.
Yeah.
So all this HP lost is from auto attacking the first creep wave for no reason. If you harass that person, that's fine. I'll just hold on, I don't know. Okay, so if you're harassing the person, that's different, right? Because then you're at least getting chip damage. So like if you're pushing the wave, but you're harassing them at the same time, it's alright, because that fits in the category of like damaging their tower. It's like harassment, right? Like you're either harassing the tower or you're harassing them. So this is unnecessary. As soon as he shrapnels here, you get the CS, you just back off. You either back off or you run about here.
I get that first CS and back off.
Yeah, because what more CS do you want out of this? There's no other CS to gain right now because it's going to push into you after shrapnel, right? Yeah. So all you're doing by tanking the shrapnel is trying to either A, harass, or B, deny. Okay. But you're harassing in a shrapnel, so obviously you're not going to win that trade.
Yeah.
So already, standing in the two shrapnels, first is auto attacking, second one is there's no more creeps to get, but you're still staying in it for some reason.
Yep.
Okay, what did you need to do when you ran away? Immediately here, right? Pull the creep aggro back towards you. Pull these two creeps back along when you run back. Like, what's the point on not drawing aggro of them? Now you've basically screwed yourself over. Where you could have had 2 creeps, worst case you would have missed the range creep, but at least you farmed the other 2 creeps here.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Immediately, low HP, he's got shrapnel, he's got more HP, I'd immediately pull this creep aggro back. Okay. What are we doing? Go. I can't express how bad this is. I'm gonna teach you something quickly. Immediately here. Why do you refract? So a lot of TAs can easily lose their lane because they don't know when to use refraction. I'm just gonna call it refract for short. Basically, if you look here, you use it now, right? But let's see how you use it. What happens? You run back, tango, you wait out shrapnel.
And then like yeah,
You
I
don't even
don't use the damage.
Yeah. You just wasted 100 mana. It's like playing Lena and
Yeah.
you decided to just Dragon Slave in the opposite direction for shits and giggles kind of thing. That's essentially what happened, right? You just wasted your mana for nothing. So when you refract, there's basically 3 reasons you want to do it. I'll do the first one, which is the most uncommon. It's a pre-refraction. So you run in with refraction, it lasts 17 seconds, but you'll generally do it as you get a rune, and you'll want to get very aggressive and dive them. Like if you pick up a haste, you can pre-refract and then start running at them, because then while you're diving, refraction might like come off cooldown again, where you can use it again, right? So that's the most uncommon one, and that's generally only when you're diving. Next one is when you're about to tank a heavy hit. Like if someone's about to power shot you, OSA you, if this guy even is about to right click you, I'll accept that, even though I wouldn't really base it off that because it's not that strong. But a defensive refraction, right? Like you don't want to take the damage. Third is when you're about to last hit. Because you're going to either, if you think of it, you're either using the spell defensively or offensively, right? But what are you doing right now? This is not offensive or defensive. You're not blocking damage and you're not hitting anything, right? So it's just a waste. So, for example, you could have used it now. You guarantee the ranged hits, the creep hits, and if he tries to hit you, you've got your defensive. So suddenly, this becomes a lot easier. Now you don't miss this creep because you're currently scared to shit because you don't have refraction up, right? Yeah. Also, if this thing isn't bringing a mango, okay, awesome. I love it. Same situation. All you have to do is run here, pull creep aggro, if you want, right? Because you can see the shrapnel radius, or you can just wait it out. Either or is fine. But so what you're trying to do is you're trying to pressure the sniper in a lane that you basically can't, right? Because he's got the range, he's got that annoying little pea shooter bullshit.
So who can pressure sniper?
Oh, okay, SF does really amazing. Lena does well. Odie outfarms him. Like sniper loses a lot of lanes because he doesn't farm that well. Like if we're looking at specific counters, Bat Rider rapes it, then Shadow Fiend rapes it. Ricky can do well if you just play the passive game and wait. Like Viper does very well, Windrunner does well, Tinker does well, Zeus does well. Like there's so many things, but TA is not one of them because of her shitty range, right?
Yeah.
So you're trying to pressure the sniper when you shouldn't be. You should just be, as I said earlier, playing to level 6, and once you get 6, that's when you put traps down everywhere, and then the sniper can't return to the lane. So this is just a case of you don't know how to play the lane properly. Like it's just inexperience with the matchup is all.
Yeah.
With the TA versus sniper matchup.
Whenever I play Invoker versus Sniper, I always get destroyed unless I go Quasvex and just
right?
just have Q. But I don't know if that's how that's supposed to go.
No. Exalt Invoker does very well with Sniper. Okay, what snipers, if you look at his damage, what's the biggest problem about this hero? Is his base damage is pathetic. Right? So most people just play the CS wall with him. Because 55, 74, how easy is it to deny? So what Sniper's forced to do is shrapnel every wave, right? And once he shrapnels, he's stowing away his farming potential. And that's when, in between the waves where he doesn't have shrapnel, that's where you need to take advantage and just out CS him. Makes sense?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What's the cooldown on the shrapnel charges?
I think it's 40. 50 seconds. What do you refresh time?
Okay.
Whenever you stack this, always check ruin. By the way, at the 4 and 2 minute mark,
Yeah, I think
like,
I'm missing DD here.
that should be mandatory.
Not much
Yeah.
good's happening to
Now this guy denies the DD. Again, all you have to do, run here, aggro creeps, run that way.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to go, oh shit, shrapnel, let me just run in that direction. Like, you can see the radius, you can play around it, you can run there, pull aggro. Suddenly the creeps are here, you can farm them safely.
So if I am Lena and he shrapnels, do I run through the shrapnel and right click him and cast spells?
Most likely not, no.
Dyer's courier got
Okay.
killed. Those things aren't cheap, you know.
Okay, again, what spawns at 5 minutes?
Bounty runes. Is that my job to go get that rune?
Yes. Where's your team?
Okay.
I played a mid the other day where I had to run all the way here to get both runes and then I TP'd back. Like, bounty runes are too important.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Now this guy's 2 levels above you. That's a bit of a problem. Because imagine you had 6 now, you buy yourself a sentry, you possibly deward this. How does this guy lane versus you? Unless he buys more sentries, he can't.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the idea of going for the gloves.
Dyer's middle tower isn't going to last.
Okay, so only problem is missing this.
Someone better help Dyer's middle tower.
You missed a creep, a range creep, and a catapult for, like, it's not worth it.
Okay.
As I tell like all my students, a creep wave comes first before neutrals.
Ours. Haste.
Why would you get a haste and farm?
Should I run at him?
Run at him, run here. Anywhere, run somewhere.
Okay.
Like, that's probably the best rune you can get as a TA. Level 6, and you just wasted jungling.
Are those crabs
Like,
in
you could have been here by now. Doing some crazy shit, potentially.
Yeah.
You could have been
Probably.
diving him at least, forcing a TP. Worst case, you dive him, someone TPs, you run away.
Yeah. That makes sense. I guess I was just worried about falling behind, but he only has Wraithbane Glove of Haste, which I haven't. I don't think I've clicked him yet to figure out what his items are.
Farm the hard camps, tank the ancients.
Yeah, why did that not aggro? Am I too far away?
Let's go back here.
Oh, or did
I think it
wasn't down long enough?
I don't think it was
probably.
down long enough, yeah.
Yeah.
It needs, what, 4 seconds? Yeah.
Okay.
It was like 3.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Okay, you need more traps on that, by the way.
Okay.
This camp is really hard to stack upwards. Like, I'd recommend if you want to do that, stack down. But it's really hard to get the timing right of the double stack.
Yeah.
Dyer's middle tower
I was kind of focusing on just stacking the ancients over and over, but I think I did. I missed the ancients somehow. Pretty sure.
So same situation where you can just pull to the side.
Yeah, I'll start doing that now.
Okay, so you're trying to be you're trying to be super efficient, but you're going negative because you like not stacking. It's like twice now that you missed both stacks. So I mean, if you get it right, it'll be amazing. But
Yeah.
I would recommend probably just practicing that in a lobby over and over and over again, unless you want to potentially give up MMR.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, while we here, 10-minute run here, I would be here.
Someone better help Dyer's middle tower.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he takes this and goes bottom and owns the lane. Yeah.
If he gets killed bottom, that's your bad for not
Yeah.
protecting that rune. Okay, I like the trap there, that's very good. Immediately, this guy's TPing in. Why not just throw another trap there and run at him? Or are you scared of the wind runner? You're scared of the wind runner,
that
right?
was an option.
Well, what can he do if you do that?
I don't know. Headshot me a million times. I don't know.
No. There's the only way that messes up is if you get ganked by more than one person. But the only way that happens is if someone like the Windrunner physically runs and rotates, because they won't be able to TP in time.
Okay.
Most people actually, like when they pressure tower like this, like a lot of players will stand here with their hero. When they pressure the tower, like here, where the sniper's TPing in, they'll stand there and hit the tower, because that's the most common place to stand. So I don't think the sniper should have been allowed to do that.
Okay.
Also, again, haven't been farming like these at all. You've been like semi-stacking them. Okay, now when you farm, all you do is watch middle. Yeah, cool. Because you want to make sure that you don't miss any creeps. Okay, problem number one, you got a max of 5 traps, you're only using 1.
Yeah.
So trap,
2 mid, 1 on the rune, 1 or 2 for farming.
Yeah, like anyway, I'm fine with anyway. You can put 1 here, you can put 1 here even. 2, yeah, as you said, 2 mid. You can put 2 runes even, and then just whatever. Like just make sure you're using them. It's free vision.
Long.
The Flame Ones keep you safe.
I mean, this guy's literally just walking middle, and you're not doing anything just because you're not putting traps. Now I have 0 down.
Yeah. So whenever I think probably like a big part of it is that I'm running out of mana. So should I just buy mangoes instead of the clarity? Like should I ship out like
no, how does he stop? How does he stop your clarity? Like right now at this stage of the game, unless you walk into shrapnel for a few seconds, there's no way he can stop your clarity.
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing, this way you farm ancients is really inefficient. So if you stack it, first of all, you need to put 2 traps down, right? Unless you have a deso. So trap number 1 is here, not on the camp. Please never on the camp. Just outside of the camp. So about here or here, right? So if you're playing Radiant, you'd put the trap about here or here. Never, ever, ever on the camp. Okay, just make that. Don't do that. Next thing, when you stack this camp, I'll explain now. You'll have a trap here, and then you put another trap down a bit further. So like trap 1 here, trap 2 here. Now the reason you do this is because if you put a trap on top of the creep, like on top of the camp, right? I actually think you did this a while back when you farmed this thing.
No, I definitely did.
Yeah, you did it here. So what's the problem with this when you pop the trap is they all run at you, right? Now, but the problem is you want to get your side blades off so that you hit all of them every single hit. Now, what's the problem when you do this? Is can you see they start going to the side? These 2 creeps. Now, the problem with ancients is you don't kill them as quickly as these camps, so you're not punished like there. That's already dead, so it's fine. But with ancients, you're not going to kill them, so you're just going to waste so many hits that it's not going to use side blades, right?
So you want them to like slowly run at you in a line?
Yes.
Ancients.
So as you can see, look how long this takes now to farm. You started at 13. Took you over 20 seconds, where if you just put 2 things here, sit here, you literally put 2 traps here, and you stand here, and you just auto-attack them till they die.
Okay.
That's way more efficient. Yeah, it's way quicker. This, again, should not be happening. Why is this happening? Because you're not using traps. You could be farming here. You could be putting traps down middle. You could even be putting it on your tower. So every time the melee creeps get to your tower, you put a trap down. Like, I can't believe a sniper is literally pushing your tower and running into your side of the jungle.
I think I'd kill him here for it, but that tower should be alive for sure.
My blades and my mind are as one.
So in that situation, I'm out of there, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
just fucking.
There's
I'm
no reason to
laser
stay there.
focused on the test.
Dominating.
Yeah, you're getting there. Nice. Did you just meld the small one?
I usually meld the big one. I think I probably misclicked it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I do
Just
know
say-
that meld.
He didn't reach you, so it's still okay. If he reaches you, it's a problem. Is there anything
I feel
else
like
on
okay, so that camp, that camp that I just farmed.
this one?
Hang on, we're on a delay. Yeah, that one. Okay, it took me like I feel like I auto attacked it like 7 times to kill it with a deso, and I feel like I do that a lot. So what can I do to make that faster?
Okay. So there's only one way, and it's a very simple way, thankfully, is pretend you're not a ranged hero anymore. For a second, bear with me. Pretend you are an Ursa, right? If you're an Ursa, where would you stand? Somewhere here, right? Like where my mouse cursor is. Now, you have a side blade, so you want to hit the behind whatever target you're hitting, right? So, where do you think you should stand? On either here or either here? So here or here, right? And if you do that, you're going to hit this thing, you're going to side blade it, and then you just stand in melee range. This thing's going to run slightly towards you, so this small creeper is going to run slightly up, and all you do is you change your direction slightly. But as you can see, there's a tree, so you're generally farming from this side, and then you do the same thing with this creep. If you're going to farm this, right, you stand literally where my mouse cursor is now, and you just hit.
Okay.
Right? Because then you're hitting all three. The whole idea of farming quickly is to hit every creep on every single hit. If you're not doing that, you're being inefficient. So if you farm in this camp here, you go and you stand right here where my cursor is, and you just hit. You don't do this whole run back, try juke nonsense. Like, you don't. So you're trying to like run back, you're trying to be. No, you just stand and you auto attack. You'll see
And,
the next time when you try it. It's literally so simple.
Should I be using meld off cooldown, or is that too much mana? Or before I get
Depends
Deso?
on your mana. Before Deso, you need to decide. Sometimes it's worth it. If you're taking a stack, I definitely say it's worth it. Otherwise, if you own mana, I'd rather save the mana for refraction.
Gotcha.
Okay, why would you TP? Does this guy have a stun?
No.
Okay, so as soon as you TP, they're just like, alright, I'm out of here. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to TP to save a teammate unless they have disable as a TA. Like, before.
Especially since Sniper's top, because now Sniper can just fuck up my lifestealer probably.
Just, I mean, I don't care about that, right? Like, I mean, post Blink Deso, if you TP into any situation, how do you kill and catch them if you don't have either a Ruin that's very strong like Haste or DD, or like stun on your like core? Because yeah, the dive him. Oh, they're like, oh, okay, cheers. If this guy has any sort of disable stuns him, you TP and they're dead. But
Yeah.
don't make the mistake of TPing if your core or support doesn't have disable. You're just wasting your time. Rather let them die. See again here, you're trying to be fancy, right? So all you need to do to farm this camp is stand right here where my mouse cursor is and just hit them. Right? That's all you need to
And
do.
they will move.
Well, they're going to stand still and hit you, but the thing is you're hitting all three at the same time. But when you're trying to be too cute doing this, which when you low level, don't get me wrong, is what you need to do. Like when you level 4 to 7, That's what you need to do. But like from level 8 onwards, you don't do that.
Okay.
And this tower should not be up. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so with your blink, what's the problem? Where's your mana at?
I have no mana.
Okay, this is where I'd bring mangoes and a smoke.
Okay.
Why? Can you guess why I'd bring?
Sniper.
No. Guess
I'm
again.
gonna go Roche.
There we go.
Do I solo Roche?
Yes, you
or do I
solo
ping
Roche.
my teammates? Okay.
You solo Roche. So you need level 4 Meld and you need Deso in order to solo Roche. That's all you need. Well, I mean, obviously you need your treads and your Wraith Band or whatever, but that's all you need. Level 4 Meld and a Deso. So how it works is you're going to need basically full mana in order to do it. So right now, Clarity is giving it to you too slow, right? So I would bring like 2 mangoes with at least, so you can pump that up to about here, and then you go solo Roche. Obviously you need the smoke. How it works is you just pre-refract. So if you smoke up here or wherever, I'd probably do it in the jungle, probably not near one of these high cliff ward spots like that or that or whatever. But basically you're going to pre-refract, you're going to run into Roche, you're going to mold, and you're just going to wait, right? Because mold stacks. So mold stacks with another mold.
Stacks?
Yes, the armor reduction. If you mold someone, and if you mold, so right now, if you mold, right, and 20 seconds later someone walks by and you hit them and you mold hit them again, the armor reduction stacks.
I had no idea.
That's the only way you solo Roche, because right now, mold is minus 16, Deso is minus 7, that's minus 23 armor. Roche goes from 62 physical resist to about 5. He has 2 armor left. So that's how you're able to solo Roche. If you don't do that trick, you cannot. So what you do is you refract, you run into the Roche pit, you mold. Then as soon as mold comes off CD, you hit him, mold again, hit him. But if you refract too early, you need to make sure that you still get your 6 instances of hits and block in before it wears off. So you need to, like, I would refract
so that you're getting 2 melds, a stack to meld off, and then all your refraction hits
I would refract when I'm about in this vicinity, like here. Like when I'm that close to Roche, I'd refract, run in, meld, wait, hit, meld, and then just go bonkers. Most of the time, you're going to need mangoes to solo Roche because you end up using a lot of mana. So, for instance, instead of these 2 clarities, you can bring yourself 3-4 mangoes, and then you can just go ham. That's a free Roche. To be honest, most people, like, pre-divine, I don't think they will like ever notice you Roshing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a fuzzy gets of Vlad's early, right? Like, so I don't think you're just going to be paying. I don't think they're going to be paying attention to it.
Yeah.
And most of the time, then it's a free Roche.
Gotcha.
Okay, we got Big Deso. What is the one thing we don't do? We don't farm. We stop farming. This is not. This is. If you get Big Deso, I don't want to ever see you be hitting creeps. What you should be doing is towers. This tower gone. This tower up. This tower up. So make your move. Head towards top. Head towards bot. Never, ever, ever. I can't stress how bad this is. TA is not a late game hero. TA is a powerhouse in terms of bring Deso. That's your biggest power spike in the game as a TA. No joke. Like, you do not get a bigger power spike than bring Deso. If you do not use this
game,
it is good, but it's not as powerful. Because you generally get BKB around 25 minutes, like 23, right? That power spike is not as strong as the 17-minute bring Deso. If you run at them with a bring Deso now, what can they actually do to you? You can bring pop this guy. You can bring pop this guy, but when you get BKB, suddenly there's Hurricane Pike, there's Glimmer Capes. So can you see it's not like as
the Lion's items.
Yeah, it's I'm not even. Yeah.
Okay.
But you get what I mean. Like the power spike in relevance to the rest of the game and everything. So right now, never farm with this. So I care what you're doing. You need to be pushing waves. I probably to be killed.
Bottom, right?
Or top, but you are solo top, so I'd be very careful. But yeah, I'd be bottom.
Yep.
Because look how push. Fast you push this shit. There we go. Now hit the tower. Okay, or you TP bot. One of the two. Cool. Okay, so I think if you here, there's no way you guys lose a team fight.
Yeah.
Right? And now you
Yeah.
haven't even taken top tower and you've come bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy just committed suicide. I don't think you need to back off. You still got. Oh no, you don't have go. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so one thing with tier, if you even go 20 and 0, right, on tier, if you're not taking towers, I promise you, you're most likely not going to win.
Okay.
Like it's. I mean, obviously you got a higher chance to be 20 and 0, but what I'm trying to get at is towers are your number one aim as a tier, not kills.
Okay.
If you're not taking towers, your win rate's going to drop tremendously.
Makes sense to me.
Because late game versus sniper, if you don't jump him every single time, you're dead.
Yeah. I think that's what ends up happening when you go late game. I think I somehow kill him every time, but I think he's just bad.
Also, when you bind this, Myth or Hammer first. Why on earth would you get an Ogax? You're an assassin. Be an assassin. Again, you just farming jungle.
Yeah.
If this guy calls you... Okay. I don't know why the silence came out, like Axe has already called. Why are you TPing? You have an Abaddon and a Witch Doctor literally supporting you with the Vlad's Aphotic, and you have a lifesteal running in front. Why would you...
Yeah, I don't know.
you automatically... Oh, I know why. It's because you automatically went, oh, I'm raptured, gotta get out of here. That's your reasoning. Like, I don't know, it's like the anti-blood seeker strategy. Again, farming. Okay, we finally go into an objective. Okay, when we push this tower, where do we put our traps? We put a trap here, we put a trap here, and we put a trap here. Okay, cool. I like
put a
it.
trap there. Okay. I feel you.
That is a... Okay, questionable blink, but it worked.
Yeah, I probably should have not blinked into the trees.
Why is your quarter off?
Oh yeah, that's a funny story. I have mine. So I play WASD.
Okay.
And I have it bound to Alt A. So a lot of times I'll accidentally click it.
Okay.
But, yeah.
That's not
So
that
I need to
at all.
find a new button.
This is like... Okay, let's go. Let's rewind here. You see this guy pushing the lane, right?
Mhm.
Why do you run all the way around? You know the windrunner's here. This guy's pushing the lane. How does this guy do anything to you right now? If you just jumped him here.
I don't know. I don't. He ruptures me, and I just sit there and get shackle shotted. Maybe.
Okay, but you can basically almost kill him, or should kill him in that duration. I think you're literally 8 levels above him. Oh look, you got ruptured anyway. If you double melded him, this guy's like insta dead. But now you know about that, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea that was... That's pretty sick.
Oh well, shit happens.
Space created.
Yeah, tell yourself that.
Also, is that a bad TP? Should I just walk?
Sorry, I'm eating as well. Okay, so how TPs work in the mid game, right? Is if you TP now, you're forced to play around your team, i.e., you can't split push. Because right now, if you've TP'd, so what's the chance of you going and pushing top lane, or going and pushing bottom lane by yourself?
Not that good.
It's 0. There's 0 chance that you're going to go push top or bottom by yourself unless the whole team is behind you. Right? So you completely limit what you're going to do. Because what you're going to do right now, I can tell you, it's one of two things. It's going to be just sit and farm these camps, or randomly run wherever your team goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so still mid. So pretty much as I predicted, that's just what happens when you TP in the mid game.
I'm pretty sure all the towers that I lost top, it's probably my fault because I didn't take the tier 1.
I mean, not really, but
Not really.
this tower you could have destroyed earlier. This one you could have taken earlier. This one you only took it like 17 minutes. You have pressured this only once, where you could have just started playing here, set up with all kinds of traps. If you put a trap like here, 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 like here, and somewhere random here, and you just play bottom, what can they do to you? Unless they smoke.
Is that what I should look to do? Should I look to play the enemy safe lane?
Yes, until you take the tower. As I said, tier needs towers.
Okay. I guess especially if I'm dire because they have the ancients here too.
Okay, where are we going? Team fight happening here. You want to... your carry's dead. Maybe you think you can't do anything.
Dire structures are fortified.
You're tempting fate. What could you have been doing during this time?
Hitting top tower.
No. Putting traps down middle.
Yeah.
Trap, 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 trap. And then you just make sure this wave and this creep wave never make it to the tower. What are they forced to do? The enemy heroes. They're forced to do something bottom or just GTFO.
Yeah.
Right? But they can't do anything bottom, so this means they would never get this tower. They don't have anything to do. And you basically screw their whole mid-game timing up. Instead, you don't do that. They just take your free tower. So this tower's on you.
Is my item choice correct?
Okay, so there's 3 ways you can board tier. After bring, so you need blink, treads, BKB, Deso always, right? So your next 2 item choices, there's 3 ways you can do it. You can either do something like a butterfly. I'm just going to actually tell you. You can just do like a butterfly Daedalus or like a MKB Daedalus. I.e. you just literally go more right click, right? Versus a Windrunner, I wouldn't do that, so
yeah,
this is fine. And you lack a lot of disable. It's also just better if you have like a Magnus or Tide or some kind of long disable. You can just stand and right click and kill them. Second one is what you're doing. It's the Doom build. It's the Bloodthorn into Nullifier. Really strong. It's probably tier's strongest build. Only problem is it costs a shitload of cash dollar. So that's the only downside. So the third build is you rush Scythe into like a Daedalus.
Rush Scythe.
Scythe of Ice. So instead of this, you'd go Scythe of Ice. Why? Because generally people have BKBs, and if you blink Orchid someone, they don't really care too much because they're gonna have Mantle or BKB.
So it's like the budget Doom build.
Yes, because the timing is a lot sooner.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All 3 are fine though.
Yes, I think we lose this fight.
Again, you're not using traps. You know they're up here. Just throw a trap down there, throw a trap down there, throw one there, throw one there. I don't literally use your traps.
Oh, Axe doesn't pick up the. I just pick it up.
Just TP, TP, TP.
Double kill.
Okay.
Is out.
So that's the play. I just pick up Aegis and get the fuck out.
You should have, yeah.
Double kill.
Okay.
Is out.
What are you trying to do here? I'm trying to understand. You have Blink available, but your mouse cursor is below you. Like here.
I think I was double clicking Blink. I was like,
Is out.
Okay, what's the problem with double clicking Blink? What does double click do? If you double click Blink.
in this case, it blinks me uphill, right?
Okay.
Or is it? Is
The
it that
direction is
there's
always
there's
towards your
frame?
fountain, right? The direction is always to your fountain, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something very important that you need to understand quick. So when you die, blinking, double tapping blink brings to your fountain, right? So it blinks in this direction.
Uh-huh.
So your fountain is in that direction, right? So your character is currently facing here, literally like this way. Blinking.
'Cause I have to turn before.
Yes. You always blink in that direction your character is facing.
Yeah. I should know this. I spammed puck for like.
Double kill. Is out.
That's the only reason you don't get out.
Unstoppable. Triple kill.
You there?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, sorry. You're
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, you went dark for a little bit, but we're back.
Cool.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. What do we do? Farming while team fight middle. Not really team fight. Again, not putting traps down, so as to kill the creep wave when they push.
So, should I be going the Bloodthorn first, or should I get Orchid Nullifier?
I'd get another fire, because then it's at least a budget. It's already a doom build. Where if you go, the Bloodthorn first, it's going to be like 45 minutes before you get another fire.
Mhm.
Another option you can do is that you just go Crystallis into Nullify instead of the Orchid, because Crystallis gives a massive amount of damage.
Yeah.
So you can just go Crystallis into the Nullify and then come back for the Bloodthorn. Because Orchid by itself, the only reason you'd get it now is just to kill Windrunner. So you need to decide how important is Orchid to kill someone. But I'm just giving you options, by the way.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Again, what are we doing? We're just farming jungle. Cool. We're not pressuring any side lanes. We just stood in one middle. So you now know you need to be pressuring the side lanes.
Yeah. That was not a part of my game plan.
Killing spree.
Nice.
Radiant's middle tower is radiant.
Oof. Oof. Okay, I think this Abaddon is the first time Abaddon, by the way.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this radiant.
Okay, nothing you can do, but Abaddon can immediately press ulti. He W'd himself though, so he should immediately ulti W the lifestealer. They both run out fine. But first time Abaddon player gets your carry killed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You can still engage, by the way, yeah. I like it. Ooh.
Double kill.
Look up. I don't think you needed to TP out there, by the way, because they had no rupture, and the only thing they could do is call you, so you could have probably just run out. What other items are there? Okay. Best item.
From sight.
You're doing a good job of hunting the sniper in fights.
Yeah.
So that's very good.
I think
Okay.
that's like the only thing that won this game. I think it's like the only thing I did right.
Okay, but if I had to have a heat map of your movement during this game, right? I'm
It's
pretty
just up
sure
and
it
down
would just be
middle.
up and down middle. Yeah, that's literally where I think you went bottom once and top once, but it's literally just middle. Now,
Yeah.
do you know the difference between like safe farm and like dangerous farm or unsafe farm?
Yeah.
Uh,
Am
so
I
I've,
taking
I've
dangerous
explained it
farm?
to you. Yeah, because you're the most farm person on the map, and because if you don't take dangerous farm, you can't pressure towers, right? So
Mm.
essentially, like you need to, as I said earlier, you can set up here with a bunch of traps. You can have like a trap there. You can just have it at all the entrances, and you can kind of just farm these two camps. You can come back, farm this, and then just pressure this lane, right? You can do the same thing top, where you can just set up here, farm here. You can get a trap back there. You can get a trap back there. Oh, I don't know. You can literally just set up traps
Yeah.
anywhere, so that the only way they can get to you is via smoke. And then you basically camp in a lane until the tower's gone. But the problem is like this tower and this tower is still standing, and you've pressured this tower once and you've never pressured this tower, so that's like the only reason.
Yeah.
So you need to get away from just sitting in the middle lane.
Gotcha.
BKB and run. Just BK. There we go. Cool. Okay, that's unfortunate. If we go back, let's see actually, did you have blink? Oh no, you blinked in. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, cool. Again, we're just farming. We could be going here, pressuring this, forcing them back. Oh, okay, you got a kill. I mean, if it works, it works.
Works, it works. Got that mill dash, baby. Let's go.
You can steal the Aegis. Oh. Take the cheese, sir. You let the guy walk out with Aegis and cheese. Okay, where are we going? Going mid. No, we're farming jungle! Okay, deep breaths. 3 of them are
I go
dead.
bottom,
3 of them
right?
are dead. No, 3 of them are dead. In what universe would you be farming jungle? I don't care where you go.
I think I was waiting on the Abaddon to run it down mid to get there. Is what the game
No.
plan was.
No. Yeah. Okay. Immediately you go push top or you go push bottom. What? Oh, amazing item. Okay, go push top with your team. 15 seconds. This is like your time to be aggressive. Blink up on the high ground. Start hitting the tower. What can they do?
Probably nothing.
Exactly, but what are we doing?
I'm doing nothing.
We're just waiting. What are we waiting for? Them to respawn? Okay, we waited.
I think I wanted the sniper to show up so I could kill him and make him buy back. But I think that's a bad game.
Or you could just hit the tower before they respawn and take racks for free.
Yeah.
I quite like that
saying
gameplay. Okay, you blink. Your carry is dead. They just bought back on everyone.
I blinked in. It's kind of epic.
I mean, for them, it's pretty epic. I cannot.
Yeah, I don't know.
They literally all 5 alive, and you dive in tier 4s, and your Nullifier Bloodthorn isn't even available.
Yeah, you could say
This
it's
is just a brain fart moment. I'll put it down to that. But like, you don't have buyback. This could, like, in a lot of games, this could just throw it. Like, if these guys all run middle now instead of chasing this guy, like, no joke, if they just ran middle and left this guy the fudge alone, because this guy can't solo defend. But these guys are literally running like animals. Now this guy's just going to create space. And now, look, he's farming jungle. Oh, so everyone does it. It's not just a you thing, okay? Farming jungle. If you have traps anywhere in this mid lane, these don't make it.
This doesn't matter. Yeah.
They don't get to do any damage to this. 30 seconds more, you guys are fully respawned by the time this wave gets here.
So like late game scenarios, I should be spamming traps down lanes.
Yep. Even if it's just mid, because mid is the easiest like one to do. Side lanes, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because you never know which side lane you have to put like 4 top, 4 bottom, 4 mid. It's like, it's too many traps.
Yeah.
But this Rax and this mid tower is because of you. Okay, we're jungling some more. It's okay though.
The jungling will end today.
I don't believe you.
Dude,
I don't believe you, dude. I gotta see it to believe it. I'm like, okay.
This time next week, I'll have a replay.
I like it. I like it.
Minimal jump.
Okay, buyback immediately. I get back, but I mean, I assume you're gonna YOLO.
Yeah, we definitely YOLO it here.
I mean, when in Rome. Good thing you bought your BTs before you died. Like, in a lot of games, you could be punished severely for that because you don't have buyback and you're already pushing, so BTs weren't necessary. Like, if you're going to buy BTs, you should have at least TP'd back to base, regen, and then actually made use of them. Where, like, now you're not actually making, you're just buying them because. So, you said you won this game, so obviously they don't punish you for it. Yeah, they're not pushing down mid. But I promise you, you do that, like, in an immortal bracket, you just lose the game.
Yep.
Okay, so this guy's just farming, okay.
It's Aeon disc in the backpack. Oh yeah.
I don't know if you saw it on Aeon Disc, but
I don't think I did.
okay, cool. Notify, obviously, if Aeon Disc pops, Notify will remove the buff.
Yeah, I think I fat fingered my buttons there.
Double kill. For heresies unknown, the temple decreed your death.
Oh, baby.
Prevailing wins.
TA's got such a nice level 30, like,
Double damage.
oh, it's so
pretty
juicy. Evasion, more trap damage, more armor reduction, more damage. Oh. 3 eggs. Oh, baby. Oh, he's gonna nom you now. That's in his backpack. I don't think you'd make use of TA eggs though. Right now.
No.
If I'm being
I don't put
completely
nearly
honest.
enough traps down.
Okay, they got one dead. What are we doing? We're farming. We should be pushing the wave looking for kills. Even if you just look for a fight while one's dead, that's perfectly fine. Like, because then you
We don't
force
want to
them.
wait for Ebno?
No, you can just force, like, imagine here. Instead of farming, right? You immediately just running and trying to fight. What does that do? It basically, this guy's forced to buy back or they lose the team fight. If this guy buys back and you kill him, you've won the game basically.
Yeah.
It's like this guy you could have gone in and killed. This person is overextending. There's no reason to be farming here when someone's dead, especially this late in the game. Does he have buyback even? No. You could have literally done what the hell you wanted here. This is like 3 kills.
Yeah.
So just like future, you don't have to just wait to push the lane. If someone's dead and you've got Aegis, what's the worst that happens? You go, you kill the guy, they pop your Aegis, they buy back, you're already in a good position. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, you say you won the game, so I think we've covered enough of what you should be doing in future tier games.
Cool.
I'm just reading Twitch chat. Okay, is there any questions you'd like to ask me on this game?
No. Need to play side lanes. Not jungle.
Yeah, but you've taken, like, so in the lane stage, we covered everything what you needed. In the lane stage, we covered, like, what your farming pattern, how to farm camps efficiently, where to use traps, how to use traps, to use traps in the first place. Like, always, whatever your max is, always make sure that you have one below max set at all times, right? So if you have, for instance, max traps 11, make sure that you always got like 9 or 10 set. If you got max traps of 5, always make sure you have 4. Like, it must just be a habit. No matter where you put them, even if they're dumb places, just get into the habit of always looking at that little number and making sure it's right.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Makes sense to me.
Well, thank you very much, man.